And welcome to day 16 of Urban Agoge. It is raining. It is not nice outside. And the gimbal does not like the rain. So what are you going to do when the weather says no? You still make a video. So let's do some 3D printing. So I've remixed the pot that I'm going to surround with duct tape to actually create a little tape reel. And what I wanted to do is make the pot big enough so it could take a battery for the torch, which it does. There it is, there's a spare battery for the torch. And you could probably put a couple of batteries in there, as long as you wrapped it around with electrical tape so it insulated it so they didn't create a short circuit. And now I'm currently printing a sparker. So that's a device to just hold the insert from a clipper lighter. And I think I've got the whole dimensions right. And I've been playing with a piece of software called Tinkercad. And that allows you to edit 3D images or create 3D images yourself and export them as the all-important STL file. And the STL file is what Mattercontrol can use. So we're using 2 bits of software plus the 3D printer. So you create the object. You can edit objects in Mattercontrol, but you can't. You can only change their main dimensions. So what I've done is I've imported the striker holder into Tinkercad, put a bigger hole down the middle, and I've even created one with the Rangers logo or the Rangers text down the side. But we're just printing the prototype for now because I started this printing. And maybe if we can see down here, can we see the text? No. So it's been printing so far for 43 minutes. Sorry about shaky cam. And I'd say it's about halfway through. So these things take about an hour to print. But to be fair, it's pretty densely filled. So inside the outer skin there's a fill pattern that's making the object pretty much solid. So I'm just going to leave this for a while. I'll start the recording again once it's finished and we'll have a look at the result. So sorry there's been no outside video today, but as you've seen the weather is atrocious and unfortunately it looks like it's going to stay like that for the rest of the week. So yeah, but it can't rain all the time. So I thought you'd be interested to see what I've been doing in the meantime. So this is part of the previous video from last Sunday, so it's week 15, day 7, where I showed you what I got done for so far. So I'm very tempted to just let this run, and maybe we can come back to it and we'll get the full survival kit done. I mean, this is really interesting. So I'm printing an entire survival kit. Yes, the design and the printout time takes a while, but it's not like you've got to sit there and watch it. You can do other things. It's just going to wander off and do it. And maybe there's enough room on the build plate to print the entire survival kit. So that will be the torch, the striker, the pot, the knife and knife holder, maybe not the cutlery, but certainly the box that it goes in. So that's box, pot, striker, and torch, and knife. So I reckon you could get all that done and then separately print a couple of copies of the cutlery. So you probably, in order to print, say 2 survival kits, it would probably take a whole day. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. But as I say, you can just leave it to do its thing. So yeah, that's where I'm up to with the 3D printing. As always, please like and subscribe and watch the videos all the way to the end. That would be really handy. And we'll just wait for this to finish and then we'll show you the end result. And finally, here we are. It finished late last night, so I'm just compiling this on the morning of the Thursday, so on the morning of day 4. But here we are. So we've got the final printed sparker, which I really like. The only thing I can think of to improve it would be maybe to make a neck loop, but as you can see, it simply takes the sparker unit from a clipper or other lighter, and oh, so it's more than enough to light any cotton wool ball or any small tinder. So that's the finished component for that survival kit, and I managed to get the Ranger's name embossed in there. I was just mucking about in Tinkercad. So I hope that's vaguely interesting and showing some forward progression on the 3D printing. As I said in another earlier video, there will be a 3D printing sequence once I've really got the hang of it, so I can actually teach people something. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. That works really well. The lettering basically acts as a good grip, and the sparker really works. So if you've got an old lighter that's run out of fuel and is non-refillable but has a removable sparker wheel, you can just pop that in. Could do with being a little bit tighter, but that's a thing for another day. But I'm really pleased with how that's come out. So thanks for watching, and do take care.